It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your Tuesday. It is somehow the month of July all of a sudden, and it's going to be a nice summer-like day across the Ozarks. In fact, we have a bit of relief for the heat as we begin the new month. Temperatures today are starting out in the upper 60s, which is better than it has been. We've seen low temperatures in the 70s most mornings, and we are going to warm into the mid-80s today. So not too far off of average, but overall, this is an improvement in our forecast, and we'll continue to see some cooler temperatures and some relief as we move into the middle of the week. Conditions are going to be nice today. I have the sky becoming mostly sunny as we go through the course of the afternoon. Some relief from the heat, as I mentioned, 86 degrees for the high. So yes, still a warm day, but it's the first day of July in the Ozarks. It could be a whole lot worse. Becoming sunny through the course of the day. We are now on the backside of that cold front, and that is the thing providing us with some of the relief in the forecast. Today, although we're mostly cloudy this morning, and we'll hold on to some of the clouds through mid-morning, I have the sunshine coming out, and a north breeze is going to stick around in the forecast. Pretty light in nature, about a 5-mile-an-hour breeze, so pleasant if you're going to be outside, especially in the second half of the day, and the clouds making it kind of slow to warm today. So if you want to get out for that morning walk, I think it would be just a lovely morning to do so. That frontal boundary is going to move south as we go through the day, and high pressure will build into the region. That means sunshine will take over, and we have some heat relief as well as rain relief in the middle of the week. Today, tomorrow, Thursday, all likely dry days in the forecast, which is such welcome news after the strong storms and heavy rain moved through for us over the weekend and especially on Sunday. I do expect that tonight low temperatures will be comfortable. 64, the low temperature. It is going to be a nice evening if you want to get out this evening for a walk as well. We've also got temperatures back into the mid and upper 80s on Wednesday, back to near 90 on Thursday. And then I think that heat continues to build for the 4th. We will likely see low 90s in the forecast on the 4th of July, and some of that humidity is going to come back with the warmer temperatures. Heat, humidity, as well as the isolated chance for some showers and thunderstorms. All of that returns for the 4th and will last through much of the holiday weekend. So I do have about a daily chance for going to say like a 25% chance for some rain and storms in the forecast as we head into the 4th of July. We've got this upper level ridge that builds back into the forecast for the holiday. It brings back the heat and humidity. And I am expecting that heat index values will be anywhere from 95 to 100 degrees. So heads up, the humidity is coming back, and I am expecting the high heat to stick around for much of the late week and work week forecast as well. Around the country, what's making headlines? It's this active summertime thunderstorm pattern. It's happening for much of the southern and eastern United States. We also have dry conditions today expected for much of the western portion of the country, along with the northern tier of the country. And above average temperatures are coming along for the west coast, while we have below average temperatures for the southern high plains and much of the southeast. So kind of vastly different conditions depending on what side of the country you're on. Things here in the Midwest are going to stay quiet for us, at least for several days. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I left for you yesterday was this: what is the smallest owl species in the world, measuring about 5 to 6 inches tall? Do you think that is A, the great horned owl, B, the pygmy owl, C, the elf owl, or D, the barred owl? Well, fitting for its name, it is C, the elf owl. And no, we don't have them here in the Ozarks, but they do exist, though rather rare. The elf owl is a member of the owl family, and it is the world's lightest owl. It has a long whiskered owlet, and it is just 5 to 6 inches tall. So very, very cute, but sightings of these elf owls are quite rare. They are not only hard to spot because they're small, but they're also nocturnal, so they are often not seen. They are numerous in California and much of the West Coast. However, populations are dwindling due to habitat loss. So if you have heard of an elf owl, or if you're lucky enough to see one, take a picture. I would love to. That sounds adorable. Owls are so cute anyway. So a 5 to 6 inch tall owl, would love to see one of those. Congrats if C elf owl was your answer. Here's the quiz question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. Lots of storm damage around the Ozarks on Sunday evening with those storms that ripped through the region. Of course, we caused power outages. Some heavy rainfall led to flash flooding, and there are trees down everywhere. So what is the most likely cause of tree limbs splitting open from the inside? Do you think that is A, due to high winds, B, lightning, C, a tornado, or D, torrential rain? Which of the options is the most likely cause of tree limbs splitting open from the inside? Did you have any of this damage on Sunday? If you did, you're welcome to email me. That's Abby@AroundTheOzarks.com. I'll have the answer for you early tomorrow morning on Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather. Thanks so much for listening this morning, and thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Have a great Tuesday. We'll chat again first thing tomorrow.